folks, and welcome back to another round here in SLR. Today we are going to race in Canada. It is, yeah, it's the first race in Canada after a long time. And today, again, I'm with Gorla. We're gonna introduce that in a bit. But as I said, in Canada we are going. It could be a very wet race, to be honest, because the weather in Canada isn't going to be an easy thing. And as you can see, it's a very long, not that long, sorry, not that long of a circuit, but still some big DRS zones. One DRS zone is actually two DRS zones, but they have the same detection point. As always, 3 different type of tires, but maybe we're gonna see in this race since it will be maybe a bit wet. But let's focus on the main feed and let's see. Do we have a visual? Yeah, but oh boy. Okay. It looks like we have some trouble again. I'm just gonna say hello to Gorla because he is joining me again. Welcome, Gorla.
It's good to be back for another round, and you can't see yet, but the quali seems dry. So far, so good.
Yep.
In terms of the weather.
Yeah, it looks like that the problem solved itself, and yeah, so we're gonna see a dry quali today, but that's not a sign for a dry race. It just could change after a couple of laps, so just the drivers have to get used to the track conditions. And why do I have only like 30 FPS? What is going on? Did path tracing activate itself even though I said no? No. Okay, that's an issue because I normally have more than 100, but now I only have 30. Okay, what is going on?
From what I can see from the stream, it looks fine, I think.
Yeah, but I put it on 30 FPS, on 60 FPS my stream, so it should be more. Okay, what is going on? Now the frames are coming back. 60.
Okay.
But
there's also one thing about this race. We have some drivers that usually don't race in Tier 2, which are well, we've got Christian, we've got Mipo, we've got Danny, and also Bailey. And yeah, these are one of the fastest Tier 1 drivers, but I believe they'll be racing with a handicap. So, but yeah, either way, I believe it will spice things up for us, and I would definitely like to see them getting into the mix for this championship battle between Snacks and Pepman. It's a very close battle so far, and it will be very interesting to see how it plays out. Patty has already DNF'd, I believe that was in the pits, so he wants to start from last. I'm not sure if he had any sort of quali ban or something like that.
I think Patty has a quali ban, yeah, but I could be wrong.
If he is, then he's serving a quali ban. If he doesn't, then he just wants to start from the back of the grid. Now, John Wick will be the first one to complete the lap. I think he is gonna be the first one. This is a very tricky track especially on track limits. Very easy to invalidate a lap around here.
Yeah, it's sort of a problem because many watchers, many spectators should be familiar with this special corner. It's called the corner of yes, the corner of something. I forgot it. Damn, that's gonna bring me so much shade.
You mean the Wall of Champions?
Wall of Champions, yeah. Wall of Champions. Actually, Eversnax had not so good meetup with the Wall of Champions. I think you landed there once, but I could be wrong again. I don't know. I have good memory, but not that good. Speaking of Waltz of Champions, let's hop onto Virtue because he is about to cross the line, the start-finish line. The laps are coming in like nothing, and let's see Virtue where is he gonna end up? He's gonna end up in 6th position with a 110.8. That's pretty low time actually, same as Padmet Man, only 115.9. With Christian setting the highest lap so far with a 18.8, 3, 4, and Eversnack's over less than a second behind him with a 19.4, 19.5, yeah.
Roughly 7 tenths is the difference between P2 and P1. As I said, Christian is a very fast driver, and Bailey just got a huge tow, but he invalidated on the last corner. That's unfortunate. I believe he would have, yeah, he set a 18.7, so it would be even faster than Christian's time. He got a huge tow from someone I didn't see who. I believe it's the Ferrari behind him, maybe Larson. I'm not sure. Or did Larson just exit the pits? Larson just exited the pits, so I'm not sure who it was, but anyway, it didn't matter.
Yeah. Bailey Thompson right now on the track invalidated, so that's unfortunate for him. But he's the only driver who didn't set a lap time, but could be on the lap, on a hot lap right now. But Larson will be the next one. Oh, he's currently on hot lap. Okay, then we won't see any laps right now. But wait.
Man completed the lap and went P3. It was actually his second lap on those tires, so he did 2 runs on them.
Who is Nasser Al-Harabi?
I believe he's reserve for Tier 2. Yes.
Okay, because I'm not familiar with him. But yeah, that's good. If we get some reserve drivers, that's great. By the way, Gorla, one question for you. Did you see the deliveries for Audi and Red Bull, etc.?
Maybe I saw it, but just very quickly glanced at it. I mean, it's not something I see and pay too much attention to, let's say.
Okay. Yeah. So for the
I think the Red Bull one was pretty different, right, from what we're used to, and the Audi is just silver. I think it's something like that, right?
Sorta. Yeah, but Red Bull is continuing their theme. Like they did some some adjustments, but in general it's the same. Same for Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. They are almost the same, but a little bit of blue they added to the livery. And Audi is a different story. They have a GP, like Greenpeace or something, a green logo right up on their car. And it looks like that Larson is gonna head for his first finished lap. Yeah, invalidated in the last 2 corners. That's unfortunate for him, but he's still got 10 minutes left, speaking of which. And yeah. So, focusing back to deliveries, yeah, we had Audi yesterday, I think. I don't know, I'm not quite sure. But tomorrow we're gonna have the tractor team, so Ferrari with Alpine releasing their liveries. And yeah, I'll be very excited for that because they already shown their racing suits and they look kind of the same as the last year, but a little bit lighter red shape, I think. Like last year was a little bit darker, but now it's a little bit wider, a bit lighter. Oh, and Piggy goes around the hairpin. Very, very slidey. Makes almost an extra Verstappen, even though that was in Brazil. It doesn't even matter. Still, Piggy goes for the lap. He's a tier 1 driver, I think. So he can get a good time out of there, even though he spun around almost. And improvement of only a couple of tenths, but that's enough for the 8th position. He goes behind his teammate Virtue, who is in 7th position, and right now Christian is still the one leading the pack, with Aerosnax right behind us hills, currently on hot lap as well, going through the hairpin. By the way, Canada is Aerosnax's most favorite track. Oh, and there's a bit of wheel spinning going on for him.
Yeah, he's still improving and it looks like it's gonna be a good lap, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough to beat Christian's time. But let's see.
Yeah, he has still some couple of seconds left. Oh, and there he touches the wall of champions. As I said, he has some.
Yeah, it doesn't even
Yeah.
improve after that.
Yeah. So I was correct with him. He had a special.
Pepman
meter
also
with the wall.
improving.
Yeah, but there are many drivers who didn't set a lap time at all, like Bailey Thompson, currently on hot lap, I think. Yeah, on the hot lap he is. Currently went through the hairpin, now entering the second. I mean, can you count that as one DRS straight? I mean, there's the Wall of Champions, of course, the double chicane, but in general, there's one detection point, and it's just continuing right after that. Can you count it as one? Oh! I didn't expect that actually. So Bailey Thompson sets the new penultimate pole position with 1:8.819. I
And
didn't
I've also
expect.
seen that Icewind joined. I think he joined late, didn't he? Because I didn't see him first. But he now sets a lap, goes into P8. And I think Danny will not exit the pits and will start from last position. But Meepo is on a lap with an interesting livery.
Yeah, it was a special livery for once, but I have no idea when the livery
Miami,
came.
maybe? I think it was Miami.
Oh yeah, that could be very likely Miami. Do you remember Miami this year when they all were driving in Lego cars?
I do remember that bit, yes.
Yeah.
And Meepo
Oh
invalidated.
no! Meepo invalidating the last corner. Very unfortunate for him, but he still has 7 minutes left, so it's nothing is gone. There's everything to get. Even though Meepo isn't the fastest driver on the grid, he still has many opportunities for him. Oh, and it looks like that. Is it Icewind? Okay, we cannot see it. But I think Boosted Mez had a meet up with the Wall of Champions, and maybe he turned one of those champions who ended up in there. I don't know. I couldn't see
He's
it.
completing another lap actually. Are these the same tires?
Who? Meepo?
They are, yeah. Laps. Snacks, and he goes in front of Pep with a 19.3.
Yeah,
Still not close enough to the two.
Actually, Christian is interfering with the championship we're currently having, like Eversnax with Padman Man. They are very close to each other, rivals, very big rivals. Well, like, you're my opponent and not my enemy, blah blah. Those freaking TikToks, man. Yeah, but Eversnax has the opportunity for him to secure his second or third title. I think second. It should be a second.
First
Yeah.
Snacks, yes, I think so.
Of course, I'm holding 2 Constructors Championships, even though my teammates did most of the parts. But I've put my own work in there as well, so I can call it as my championship also. But yeah, let's see. He goes to the pit lane, yeah, of course. And who is Padman? Is he on hot lap? No, he's on in the hairpin, currently on an out lap. Let's see, is he getting a tow from the Red Bull? There's in front of him. It's Giannis. Maybe Giannis is giving him a pull, I mean. Could be very. No, okay, both of them heading to the pit lane. Okay. Piggy currently on the. No, he is on. Isn't on hot lap either. Larson. Either. John Wick. John Wick is actually on hot lap. Finally.
Yes, he just started.
Yeah. So there he goes through Sector 1. Oh. Bailey Thompson got disqualified. What? Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I think he disqualified himself, and Christian, I sense, will do the same. As John Wick aborted his lap because he invalidated.
Yep. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so
I think Christian will do the same.
yeah, Christian and Bailey,
Point.
because both of them are so incredibly fast, they have a handicap because they have a very bad setup for this track, but still they're way too fast, so they're saying, oh man, I'm playing it sportsman-like. And both of them are disqualifying themselves to not interrupt the champion fight between Eversnax and Padman, because there are only 2 races left, this included, so 2 races. One in Canada and one in Brazil. The last race we're gonna have in the season is Brazil, which is one, I think, well, even my favorite track at all. I mean, it's like a roller coaster. Up and down like a roller coaster. But so many drivers are invalidating their laps, so that means there will be a significant amount of time penalties as well. Maybe time penalty or like clean driving will be the key in this race, because as you see, many drivers are just sorry, invalidating their laps.
It always is on this track. It's very hard not to get a single penalty.
Yeah, I mean you can get 2 warnings before a penalty, but how many laps do we have on this race? Do you know that?
30 something, I think.
30 something. Okay, let's say 34. I have no idea. I've just put that number out of the air. Yeah, so 34 laps we're gonna have. That means you cannot do one mistake for 14 laps. No, even more. I don't know. But still, you have to be very clean. It looks like Virtue doesn't improve.
Max validated.
Yeah, Virtue just crossed the line, and it's the last opportunity for drivers to get out. So yeah, okay, except for Icewind, Waits and Giannis, all of them are out currently. Eversnax goes for his, okay, wait a heck. He is on 3 lap old hearts. Interesting.
Yeah.
The top 4 are on 3 lap old hearts actually.
No, he's on new tires. Pep is actually finishing a lap right now. He was improving in sector 2, so let's see what he can do. He improves further with a 19.2. Jumps in front of Eversnax, who now is trying to respond, but is going very slow, so I think he aborted this one as well. Yep, he aborted this one as well. He will have one more chance at it if he's got enough fuel.
Yeah, he got the fuel, but
Crystal's just joined the lobby, so we'll have one more driver for the race.
But is that gonna...
He doesn't kill anyone.
Will the tires save him? Like 4 lap old tires or like 4 lap old softs are very unstable and very slippery.
No, but he's on 1 lap old softs. His time was done on 3 lap old softs, but he's now on new softs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so his last opportunity for him to improve is going away now. Across the start-finish line, there is a yellow flag in front of him. Let's see, is the racetrack clear? Yes, it is. There is... oh, okay. That was Horse. Rip for Horse. And yeah, there goes Eversnax through the first couple of corners in sector 1, now almost entering the DRS straight. Through the very unstable area of the track. Yeah, very good. He goes through the DRS straight. Now through the double chicane he goes. Keep it clean. Yeah, the tires are keeping it stable. Now through the hairpin he goes. A very difficult corner, very difficult to master.
And Meepo just goes P1. We didn't see it, but Meepo just goes P1 with a 191.
Alright, what the hell? I didn't
Snacks is
expect that.
not improving in Sector 2, but he has a lot to gain in Sector 3.
Yep. But there's the Red Bull on the track. Okay, it clips the line out.
Ooh,
Let's
that was
see.
clean.
Is it enough for P1? No, barely not enough for P1, but it's enough for him to, for now, be in front of
It's not
Pedman, but Pedman is right behind him,
yeah.
only a couple of tenths behind him. He gets a toe from Haas. Is it enough? Yes, it's enough for second position.
John Wick, P4.
Oh boy. Okay.
Very close.
Yeah, very close, very competitive this grid is today.
And Meepo getting in front of Pep, that would be a challenge for the top runners.
Yep, that's our grid from today. Paramount Plus. I wonder how much F1 or like EA pay to have all those names in their game.
Which names?
Like the sponsors, like even though Rolex isn't a sponsor anymore, but Rolex, for example, or yeah, Paramount Plus or HP logo.
I think it comes with the licensing, right? I'm not sure, but
Yeah, but they still have to pay for the license.
well, yeah, I'm not sure how it works, but I feel like it should be Rolex paying for to have their ads on the game, right? But I'm not sure how it works.
I'm not sure either. But it looks like we have a dry race for now, but it can change very rapidly, so don't.
Yeah, it's very overcast.
Yep. The crowd is cheering. So what are your expectations from this race? Who will gonna secure the win for today?
Last time I almost got it right, but I didn't. This time I think it's gonna be a close race, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Meepo. He seemed too fast, and I think there's a good chance that he will run away with this race, and Snacks and Pep will fight each other.
I am a runaway. Something like that. Anyway. Yeah. So then I'm gonna say Eversnacks will secure the race win for him. But he has a little bit of interference. Maybe it's a damaged front wing or someone holding him up. I don't know. But something will gonna bother him. He always has something to complain about.
We are waiting a long time. Okay, finally.
Yeah, well, you know, the formation live is going on. Yep.
I actually don't know what's the best strategy for this race. I think it's either medium hard or medium hard.
It's a two-stop strategy. That's for
yeah, but do
sure.
you go twice on mediums or twice on hards? I'm not sure.
I have no idea. Yeah, but the grid is
We'll
just.
also keep an eye at the back. It should be a fun fight between Danny, Christian, and Bailey.
Yeah. Okay, no one is on soft as expected, and the top 10 except for Giannis are on mediums. Giannis was the only one on hards on the top 10. And with that, the top 10 will run away from the back grid very far, very quickly. Especially boosted because he's right at the back of Nasser Al-Harbi. Okay. Nasser Al-Harbi. Nasser Al-Harbi. Nasser Al-Harbi. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to find a shorter name.
just call him Nasser.
Yeah, that would be easier. Yes.
And the game
Nasser.
also says that a free stop strategy could be a thing, but I don't think so.
If you get wing damage for sure.
Of course, that. Nasser disqualified himself. He overshot the box. Same as Piggy. That's it. Only 2 disqualifications. Nice. Alright. Then we're just gonna wait till everyone is loaded in. There it goes. 5 lights are going out in Canada for 2026, the first time now. And the grid takes off in Canada. Good start from Meppo, good start from Pepperman. All of the front drivers having a good start. Pepperman with Aerosnack side by side to the first double chicane. And Pepperman actually gained the advantage, still in front of Aerosnacks, with John Wick following behind him. And it looks like that Meppo already takes off from the grid behind him. That's quite unsurprising. But yeah, still in the back of the grid there is a huge mess, and there is a car standing right in the middle of the track.
It's crystals.
Crystals, yeah, and another car, which
Nothing
it's
new
Virtue right in the middle of the track. Both of them are very unfortunate. They just span out or something. I don't know what happened, but they. Yeah,
Oh, Nasser Piggy just spun. Piggy just spun and hit the wall as well. Horsey has got damage on the front wing, and Bailey and Christian just overtaking everyone. Bailey already into P8, Christian right behind, and Danny a bit further behind as well.
Yeah, so the front grid is still the same, but Bailey with his talent of racing in this game, it's just incredible how fast he is. And Apple setting a fast lap 117.5. Let's see how quickly Bailey can work his way up to the top 3, or let's say top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no!
He just crashed into Nasser! It looked like Nasser came across a little bit there on Bailey, and just contact model made it so that Bailey went into the wall as well. And now he's got huge front wing damage.
What the fuck?
Oh, and they're still crashing. And now Danny's behind them. Gonna make it very awkward for Danny to try and overtake here.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but did I curse Bailey?
Possibly, yes.
Sorry! You're too fast for this. I told you. Okay, yeah, both of them, like in SD Al-Harbi, and Bailey have to pit.
Pep past Nippo.
Yeah, both of them are teammates, so maybe they're trading DRS, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so Batman 112.6, the fast lap right now. And let's see. Will he be able to outrun Aerosnack so that he can make a huge enough gap for him and for his teammate to just stay in front? Or is Aerosnack gaining his shit together and stay at the back of Meppo? Let's see, what time will tell. From up here, this camera's perspective, it looks like that they're just little tiny plastic cars for children, you know? Hello?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just looking at chat.
Yeah, all good. So, Piggy with a 3-second time penalty, that's not good.
Yep, he's the first to open up the penalty tally.
Yeah, and Bailey still side by side with Nasser. Oh, and Nasser backs off so that Bailey can take the advantage. I mean, I don't know if Nessa knows it, but Bailey's just so goddamn fast. And Christian already with another 3-second time penalty. So we are only 4 laps in, but they're already having 2 3-second time penalties. And Nepo comes a little bit back up to Ted Madman. Everest next behind him, only half a second behind him. Torda. And Wett's not too far out as well, with Icewind following him. So the first 5 guys are running away from the grid. At least kinda. And Danny and P8. Danny has a special delivery as well. I like that.
Goes past Corsi.
Okay, what the hell is going on? First Piggy, then Crystal, and then Nessa are getting 3-second time penalties. Does that mean that Bailey gets the next one, then Paddy, and then so on?
I mean, it's a very difficult track. Horsey is still racing with a bit of his front wing missing.
Yeah.
How RC I think is how it's pronounced.
I would pronounce it horse.
It's definitely not horse.
What do I know, man? Horse.
Ooh, Snacks made a bit of a mistake there, but John Wick won't be able to capitalize. And Christian is starting to
no!
Oh, it is
really going up.
Right.
Oh boy.
You are right.
Okay, what is going on here?
Patty, you are next.
Yeah, Paddy, you're next. You have to get another 3-second time penalty. So the hairpin is a very special area of the track, because then the cars are coming very very close to each other, because they have to brake so much that they're getting in single digits.
Oh, Christian goes into the pits.
Christian into the pits.
He was on mediums with just 4 laps.
Oh, so Horse, no! He crashed in the wall of champions, I think. Let's see.
Oh, there's a safety car right as Christian. Yes, he did crash in the wall of champions, and there's a safety car right as Christian pitted.
That's a miracle for Christian.
Most of the cars overtake the safety car, so I don't think it will matter too much. But he still got ahead of Boosted Mess, which is big.
Yes. Crystal, 16 seconds of time penalties. He's DNFing, leaving his car, and with that, leaves his teammate.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good race from Crystals. He was in chat, watching the stream, and I just told him, just join the lobby and do the race, and he said, okay, why not? And now we've seen why not.
Huh. Yeah, we're unfortunate for him, but what can you do?
He says he was with the default setup as well, so...
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I mean, skill issue, I guess.
Yeah, man. Oh, and Nepo takes the opportunity and goes in the pit lane.
Also Pep comes in, and both Williams as well, so Pep and John Wick will lose a lot of time behind their teammates.
Double stack for Pep, my man.
So yeah, this Meepo being on Pep's team definitely didn't help him here.
Yeah, very unfortunate for both of them. And as you can see, like you cannot see anymore, but as you just can see, the track, like the grass right next to the track, is a bit cut, so maybe there were a lot more. Maybe one of the Ferraris, okay, maybe Larson was going there. Could be
But Christian, now I just saw that Christian actually got in front of all of them except Meepo. So he actually got a big jump there, Christian.
Yeah, Christian was so goddamn lucky that the safety car appeared right before, or like, yeah, right before he stopped for the pit. But let's see how the grid will gonna end up. So I think we're gonna have 2 more minutes, or no, not 2, but 4 more minutes of safety car till it's disappearing again.
It should be in the next lap.
Yeah, next lap. But the last car, Piggy still has to reach the end of the grid so that the safety car can get in.
It's actually... Well, I think it's the first time that I've seen a full safety car this season. I don't remember any other full safety cars, only virtual ones. I think it's actually the first time I've seen a full safety car. I think it's quite rare these days.
Yeah, so Tier 2 Thunderbolt tier isn't a thing anymore, you wanna say that?
Oh, not really, not like it was in the past.
Okay. Yay, Tier 2 is finally getting competitive.
Yep, safety car in this lap.
Alright, let's see. Giannis, what can you do? Can you make an advantage out of this situation?
That's not, the safety car on this lap is definitely not ideal for the guys that start on hards, because they will have, well, they lose a whole pit stop of time, you know. Maybe they can try the one stop, I'm not sure if that's possible.
As Lapson said, it's very sweet as they are all trying to warm up their tires, but the race is going on with a very good start for Giannis. Over 1 second of a gap between him and Danny. Both of them are in the same team, so very good for Red Bull right now. But let's see.
Patty was the next guy to get a penalty as well, but they're not in the same order anymore. Well, they kind of are.
No, they are again.
Yeah. So next we'll see Icewind get a penalty.
Yep. Icewind will get the next penalty.
Unless he overtakes Larson.
Then Larson will get the next penalty.
Ooh, and Pep and Snacks were side by side there, and I think Snacks had to cut the corner a little bit, and now Pep is gonna go down the inside of the hairpin. Snacks breaks later though, he's gonna go around the outside, he's gonna be able to apply the power earlier as Pep almost spins and loses control of the car. That gives Snacks P6 back, and now Snacks will take that advantage into overtake Boosted Mess right away. Pep will try to do the same, but it will get awkward and he'll have to stay behind. Do the chicane and then overtake, that will cost him a bit of time. And Piggy got another 2-second time penalty.
Oof, that's not looking so good for the drivers. I'm telling you that. Very, very unstable. Especially the area right next to our Snacks, or right around.
Now Christian and Mepo run away a little bit from Snacks and Pepman, and they are now very close to the hard runners. So it's a 4-way fight at the moment. Christian might have a run on Mepo. Now he'll slot in behind. Mepo might dive. No, doesn't. He'll wait for the big straight. With superior grip on those mediums, get a good exit. He did. The guys will have DRS in front of them, which will make it a bit tricky. But Danny will get very close to Giannis. I'm not sure if they will go side by side here. Giannis lets Danny go, and they're They're playing it very nicely. So Janice will now be vulnerable because he doesn't have DRS. So Mipo fakes the outside, goes down the inside. Bit of contact there. Janice still there, and they actually touch tires, and Janice almost loses control there.
Yeah, Janice losing a lot of positions there against Mapo and Christian. Let's see if Janice still can work that out and gain the position back he just achieved.
Yeah, well, that's played in favor of Snacks and Pep, who have also caught up as well. Now there's a bit stuck behind Janice, but I'm sure they will overtake him on the straight.
Yeah, the race is still long.
Pep almost went for a move on Snacks again, but just didn't get the traction. And Snacks will go past Janice.
So I was like, oh, look at Janice behind Christian, but between him and Christian there's a huge gap, so yeah, and barely gaining the best, like the fastest lap of this race so far. Oh no, there's the car just standing, it's barely. What happened to him?
I did not see, but it's a virtual safety car. He's not out of the race, but I think he has his whole front wing missing here. He does. Not really sure what happened there, but it's just a virtual safety car.
Yeah, virtual one, no, maybe it helps others, maybe it's hardest it doesn't. I cannot tell.
Well, it definitely helps the drivers who are low on battery, because now they'll be able to save up again.
Yep, especially doing this period right now. And maybe Barely is lucky enough to get into the pit lane before the virtual safety car stops, because then he doesn't lose that much time, but very unlikely.
I think so.
Maybe just about.
Oh, he's in P11. Oh yeah, he will. Yeah. I thought it was the Mercedes that was further behind, but that is Patti.
Oh,
and
Paddy and that drive-through penalty. Okay. Continue back to racing. In front, Mappo, right behind Danny. Maybe the exhaust from Danny is smelling good, so that Mappo doesn't want to leave him back there. It looks like that they're gonna have an opportunity for him to overtake. Oh no, these. Oh, okay, the DRS is activated, so never mind then.
Maple definitely have to go for a move, and he goes for the outside, but managed to complete a move before the chicane. Danny gets a 3-second time penalty because he just cut the corner there on the inside a little bit. But now Christian will have to hurry up and overtake Danny as well. And I think Bailey comes out, or is that Patti or Bailey? I'm not sure. It was Patti. Just came out in front of him. Now has to let everyone through because he's lapped.
Ooh, and Christian side by side with Danny. Christian actually overtook Danny. I don't know how he managed that, but well done. Oh no, and there's another yellow flag. What's going on? Is it Patty? 14. It is Patty, yeah.
Well, we still have our tier 2 fight going on, as usual. Don't mind the top 3, but Snacks is leading Pep and John Wick behind. So they're all three still together.
I mean, there's almost a second between.
Ooh, Snacks goes for the pits, no?
No, that's Danny.
Oh, Danny went for the pits, yeah, of course.
He's on.
And
first
Pep tries to go
level
down the inside of Snacks, but he's too far behind.
Over Snacks over to Pepperman. Yes, our Snacks is keeping it very clean.
Most of the top 10 are keeping it very clean, actually.
Except for the last 5 guys in the grid, with all having a time penalty. Yeah. I think that shows how much of you have to concentrate, how much you have to concentrate to not making any mistakes.
Pep goes for a move on Snacks, which Snacks had 0 battery, so Pep took advantage of that and went past into 3rd place. Now they are getting very close to the back of Christian and Meepo, so if Pep now gets the RS, that's very well played. Looks like he's gonna get the RS. They are still in contention for the win, because now Meepo seems to be struggling a little bit and he's slowing everyone down.
Yeah, Meepo, as I said, is not the fastest driver. I don't know how he managed to lead the pack for so long. But oh, there's the Haas.
Is it Nasser?
Yeah,
yes.
Nasser.
I think he spun. Christian went past Meepo, but I think Meepo will try to fight this one. They will go side by side. Now Meepo lets it go.
Meepo still behind Christian. Christian is still in front. So if Christian wins, then he's gonna take some points, maybe relevant for the drivers and constructors championship. I have no idea how the constructors championship are looking like right now, but I know there
well,
are
the Williams are ahead by quite a bit of a margin.
I mean, the question is, can any team still beat the Williams if they gain 0 points and the other one the highest amount of points?
Is this the penultimate race?
Yep.
Let me have a look. So the maximum amount of points for a team is... Do we still have fastest lap for...
No.
The points for fastest lap? No, right?
No.
I think Williams are already... no, because there's this race and one more. Wait, let me do some math.
You're good at math?
Not really. Yeah, Williams are already constructors champions at this point.
Okay. Damn.
So nothing to fight for there, but in the drivers we got 1 point separating Pep and Eversnacks.
1?
Yes, 1 point.
Giving me vibes of 2025 when Max Verstappen theoretically could win the Constructors
Mipo
Championship.
goes past Christian again.
Sorry, not the Constructors, but the Drivers' Championship by only 1 point. And
Yeah, if Mipo and Christian finish on the top steps, then Pep and Snacks won't get as many points, and they will still be very close on points for the final race. Unless, of course, something happens to one of them.
Yeah, which could be very likely because, as we saw, something just can... There can be a race incident for no obvious reason, but it can have many and big consequences, like DNFing drivers or another safety car, etc. But it looks like that the grid stabilized itself and the drivers...
They're all very separated except for the top 5. The rest are quite distanced apart.
Yep. Oh, there's the yellow flag, is it?
Oh, Christian comes into the pits. There's a yellow flag from Mercedes. I think it's Patty.
Patty with the yellow flag. Okay. Oh, what the hell just got... Oh!
There's someone...
Oh!
Did someone crash? Or not? Yeah, something happened to Snacks. Yeah, Snacks crashed. He has no front wing, and there's a... Is it full or virtual safety car? It's full safety car.
I don't wanna hear ever Snacks' voice chat.
Did you see what happened?
No, unfortunately not. The camera did some weird things. Couldn't see what happened.
Snacks lost his whole front wing and all have to pit. Good thing for him is I think it was right around the right time for pitting, because Christian just pitted, and once again, as Christian pitted, there's another full safety car. How lucky is that?
Very lucky. Okay, what the hell is Icewind doing there? Patty with a 10-second time penalty. Not good, not good.
I think Snacks will be held as well a little bit from his teammates. Pepman will also be held. But Snacks will lose a lot of time here in the pits.
Yep, at least.
Luckily for him, there wasn't many drivers close behind him, so I think he has some margin. Just Icewind goes past him. Well, Icewind was already in front of him. Bailey, I think, will get past him as well. Yeah, Bailey goes in front of Snacks, but Bailey's on all lap hard tires. I'm not sure if I don't know what I said, but Bailey's on 8 lap old tires.
Bailey, where is Bailey? I don't see. Ah, there he is. 8 lap old hearts. Is that enough for him? No, I don't think he can stay out with those tires till the end. I think he has to go into the pit lane at least one more time. But yeah. Now it's gonna take an eternity till everyone...
Now Christian actually lost a bit of time, and John Wick actually got past him. So it didn't work as well for Christian this pit stop time. And also another thing to look at is Meepo chose to go for the mediums, which is very interesting.
Maybe he doesn't have any more sets of softs left. Sorry, hearts.
Could be, yeah. if he didn't select the harder tire compound.
Yeah. Paddy just cutting some grass there, the casual thing. FIA would, I know that, well, I don't know, but maybe the FIA would allow Paddy to overtake the safety car for him to unlap himself. Could be.
I don't no, I don't think the game allows it. It gets really messed up when someone does that, I think.
Gula, did you play F1 23?
I did, yes.
Then that means you also played supercars, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Do you like it?
I don't remember very well because it was only a career mode thing. I remember vaguely that, well, I was, well, obviously used to driving F1 cars, and they drove like a huge boat. That's all I can remember.
So just
like,
say Ferrari, they drive like a Ferrari.
Well, yeah, sure. The car just didn't turn for it.
Sorry? Hello?
And about your question to the FIA, Jamie is saying, as the head of FIA, I need to think deeply about this.
Oh, okay. Well, think faster because there are not many laps of safety car left.
Will we see safety car in this lap? Yes, we will, which is very nice.
So the head of FA already deep think deep enough? I know.
I don't think so. He's still thinking. Maybe for the next safety car.
Yeah, the next one, whichever's next is gonna cost, right?
Sure.
And the next race, the third one, keeps on going.
Ooh! Matty just went very, very deep there, and it's gonna make things awkward for John Wick, who's trying to improve past Meepo, and yeah, Patty is just cutting grass again, letting everyone through, which is nice. Christian trying a move on John Wick. John Wick still fighting it around the outsides, but I don't think he will stand a chance going around the outside on that corner. Very tricky. Christian gets the move done. Pepman also tries to go past John Wick. John Wick will defend his heart for his teammate for sure. They collide, and it's a bit of a turn in from John Wick there, and Pepman gets a 3-second time penalty. Like I said, he would fight his heart because he's fighting his teammate for the championship, and Pep won't be too happy about that for sure. Icewind also behind him, trying to get a move done, and Eversnax as well. They're gonna go side by side as well. They're gonna go side by side to the Chica, and this might not go too well. And yeah, just Pepman does not make the same mistake twice. Doesn't give any room whatsoever to John Wick this time round. And now Icewind and also Janis with a send. Oh my God, Janis went on the inside of two cars in turn one and overtake them. Oh my God, what? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
That was crazy from Janis. Icewind tried to get past Pepman, but wasn't able to. Janice on the mediums now seems very quick.
I don't even understand what's going on here.
Now Bailey is in the mix as well. Bailey closing in right behind Snacks. It's a massive train of cars, and there's very important positions to be won here, especially for the title contenders. Icewind goes past Pepman finally.
Those points aren't even crucial, but they are mandatory.
Bailey gets another 3-second time penalty, so that should mean he won't try to overtake the cars in front of him. As Janice now gives the position back to John Wick for some reason. Not sure why. Meepo is catching Danny meanwhile. And Christian right behind Meepo as well.
Yes, that was next and barely having a good time. Whoa!
Ooh, and Bailey's rounds. Ooh, that's very close. With the Aston Martin there, but everything's fine. He's one shot with the Mercedes, that's fine. I did not see what happened there.
As I said, Eversnax and barely had a good time. Whoa, what the hell?
Any damage? No, he doesn't. Christian and Meepo go past Danny. Pepman also, Danny pits, so that makes sense, yeah. Pepman got past Icewind again. But now Pepman has a 3-second time penalty. So he needs to pick up the pace. A bit of drama there to be discussed with the stewards.
Oof, okay. Well, Piggy, another 3-second time penalty for him. With Pepperman still in front. Patty, another 3-second time penalty. So, Christian is very near Nepo. Maybe tries to get around him ASAP. Yeah, there he goes. They were going side by side, not anymore. Nepo still takes the lead after the little fight there with Christian right in his rear box. Now, there's a little gap. Christian sees that and tries to get in that. A little bit of touching going on there. Christian behind Nepo still defending his position as his life is a bit depending on it. And Nepo still in front of him. Oh boy, how close are they?
Very close.
Yeah, very close. Like, Nepo's exhaust must be smelling good. And now through the airpin they go. On still side by side, who gets a better exit? Looks like both getting the same exit, but still one of them has DRS, the other one doesn't. Nepo without DRS still takes the lead after the little fight there through the wall of champions. Oh no, there was a little collision, but it doesn't affect the car performance at all. Maybe a bit of front wing damage there, I don't know, I cannot tell. But now Christian gains the advantage and overtakes Nepo after one full lap of fighting.
Icewind and Pepman are also in the mix for this.
This camera angle is interesting.
John Wick overtakes Janice. And Meepo on the mediums might start to struggle a bit now. Yeah, he is struggling. Christian already 8 tenths away. I believe Christian will just run away from now on. And it will be Icewind fighting with Meepo for 2nd place. Icewind and Pepman obviously have penalties, so they'll have to clear Meepo.
It looks like that we could get some rain because it's getting darker and darker. The sky is turning
The sky is turning.
blue.
Oh, it's turning grey, I think. Meepo actually kind of recovered a bit there. Closed again to Christian.
Yeah, we're still way too far back. He doesn't have a chance to win unless a miracle happens. Which has to be a big miracle. Ooh, and Orosnex touches the back of Janice. That wasn't planned for sure.
Meepo actually overtakes Christian again. Oh, and Icewind! Icewind goes for the move as well. Icewind is up into P2 now. Oh, and Snacks gets the second round penalty as well. Pepman is also in the mix. Christian manages to regain the position on Icewind.
Oh,
Icewind made a mistake and cuts the corner completely. And will also lose the position to Pepman.
But he got that 3 sec. Oh, there was a collision going on. I heard the sound. And yeah, so it looks like Christian still takes the lead out of that. Eversnax and John Wick right next to each other.
John Wick seems to have joined this DRS train as well.
Yeah, okay, a huge gap already formed between Christian and Mepo. Mepo made a bit of a mistake, I think, because suddenly Mepo gains a lot of time. And I lose
I think
a
it's
ton of
just
time.
the tires. People's tires will be cooked by now.
Yeah, our tires are way better now. But yeah, let's see if Christian still can take the lead out of that. Because only that you're in front of now doesn't mean you're gonna end up in front of the race when the race is done.
Because a bit wide. Pepman is having a look. Not much happening right now.
I think everyone is just trying to save their tires and tries to manage their batteries so that they can deploy everything in the last few laps. Like, we're on the last 3 laps now. Entering the second last lap, the penultimate lap.
He goes past Snacks. I think that he has 6 seconds of penalties. No, he only has 3, so they're fighting for
Ooh.
position.
Okay, Piggy with 15 seconds worth of time penalties. A big oof. And boosted with Piggy in total have 4 stops. Interesting.
Yeah, John Wick is now in the back of this train, so John Wick is actually on for a win if you exclude the reserves from Tier 1. John Wick is actually on for a win. A virtual win, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, it's their virtual win.
Well, I'm sure he will be feeling like he won.
But for our snacks, it's crucial that Petman doesn't take that many points, so for his next race.
Who was that? That was Danny with a huge send down the inside of John Wick.
Maple.
Oh, it was fun!
Maple.
That's Maple! Maple was fun!
Maple just tried to kill our snacks in John Wick.
Lap. Yeah, that rejoin was a bit questionable. If he had hit one of the Williams, there would be
Snacks would scream everything together and gonna report the hell out of Maple.
You will still lose to Maple though, on penalties. For the race win, I think now Pep is too far away from Christian, but Pep will finish P2 on track, will drop down to John Wick, which actually we finished P2. John Wick, if my math is not wrong, yeah, he has the margin. If he doesn't get a penalty on this last corner, which he doesn't, then he's on for a P2 finish. What a result from John Wick as Christian wins the race. John Wick P2, Pepman P3, Maple P4, Icewind P5, and Snacks P6. Crucially, Pepman and Eversnacks separated by 3 positions, which will give the advantage to Pep for the final race of the season.
Yeah, Pepman with a couple of points in the advantage. But it's far from over. Brazil, everything can change in only one corner. If Eurosnex dies, Peppermint immediately has the championship title. But yeah, who are we waiting for? For Boosted we are waiting, alright.
As Boosted will now come across the line and finish this race in P12 with no penalties.
Nice one. I think that should give the drivers also an extra point for gaining no time penalties. It's just fair. Well, it's just, I mean, whatever.
Everyone would just go very slow.
Yeah. So, the iPhone -1? I don't know. So, Christian, our race winner for today, Tier 1 driver, so we cannot really count that. So, Williams. John Wick, our real race winner, with only 18 points, but still stealing 3 points from Pepperman. And after that, Mappo's joining him, making a mistake at the last lap with Icewind following him. Then Everson X, Larson, Giannis, Danny, and Piggy finishing the top 10. Boosted, Nessa, Paddy, Bailey, Crystals, Horse, and Virtue finishing our grid, which Bailey, Christian, also Virtue disqualifying from the race. Alright, let's see who we got in our interview booth. We're gonna have John Wick. Hello, John Wick. Welcome to the interview. So, you are the real race winner for today because Christian is a reserve driver, so the real, like, let's pretend that you were the race winner. So, John Wick, how did you achieve to gaining that advantage and how to stay in front of the grid?
Basically, I think first Canada is not to get any penalties. I think same in Qatar and over like track, you better be slightly slower. I've no penalties, which was my first goal. And it was a bit of a chaotic race, I would say. People were fighting in front of me. I think like Danny sent it on me on turn 1 and almost took me out. But yeah, it didn't matter because I knew that penalties. But I think it was mostly like trying to stay behind the trains, not get any damage, not slide, not get any penalties. And yeah, that was it. So Canada is, I don't really like that track. Very, very sleepy. So yeah, I think that was the if win the race, at least from your perspective, because I'm second anyway. And yeah.
Okay, then from my side, congrats for your title. You're actually world champion in Constructors Championship.
Okay, great. Yeah, amazing.
Yep. No, you are Williams, right? Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Yes, then you are the Constructors Championship. Actually, the last race, you also were Constructors Championship, but I didn't, I couldn't be there, so from my side, congrats for that. Yeah. So that describes it. One question: do you wear with Eversnax in a voice call?
No, we were not. Yeah.
Okay,
I.
because if so,
Yeah.
then your ears would be bleeding. I can speak from my own experience, but that's something different. Next week we're gonna have our final race in Brazil. How do you like Brazil?
I like Brazil. I like this track, but obviously, I don't come to the race with the same mindset because obviously I'm out of the championship for different reason. So I would say, yeah, we just probably just enjoy the race basically, and yeah, I would say this is it. So it's a track I like. Whether it's, I would say I prefer it when it's dry, but if it's wet, then it's fine as well. But yeah, let's see. It's definitely a track that's easier than Canada, at least. Yeah. So let's see what that brings. Tonight was a bit of a chaos, say the race, but yeah, hopefully Brazil is better.
Yeah. And I'm just seeing that the commentary interview queue is just building up second after second, so we're gonna wrap things up quickly here. Gurla, do you have anything to add?
No, congratulations for this virtual win, let's say.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
I will be definitely voting for you for driver of the day. You had a very, very good race with no penalties as well, so congrats.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Yep.
Bye bye.
So let's put Mappo into our interview, who planned to kill Eversnax or John Wick. Hello,
Oh,
you serial killer.
not my fault that my car decided to act on its own.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I was going to ask you, so your race in general was very good. If you finished in P1, you had the pole position in the qualifying, but then all of a sudden you just span out in the last lap. Why? What was going on?
The tires, like the mediums, I wanted to like hard medium or something within the lines, but I took medium, like the balanced option when you go in the lobby. So I had two mediums, and the safety car kind of ruined also my strategy. So my tires were 60%. There was realistically nothing I could do at the end. Well, except keep it on track. And also, this is not an excuse. My headphones actually on lap 33 lost all of their battery, so I couldn't hear anything. But somehow still managed to not keep it out of the wall. I did somehow. Well,
Okay, that's better than I expected.
thanks.
You're welcome. So, very unfortunate for you that you didn't secure the race. Potential race win because you were fighting with Christian all the time. And did you think that you could overtake Christian in the last lap, or do you think that there was no way of getting around?
I wasn't in the DRS in the last couple of corners, or before the spin, and on the second to last lap wasn't on the DRS. I couldn't really overtake him, and since he was on hards, better tires and higher wings, so better traction, so I couldn't do much, honestly. And also, I'm not that good as a driver of him, which also gauge the gap, so I couldn't do much. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Next time you know better. But that brings me to my last question. Next race, the final, Brazil. What do you think of Brazil?
Awful track. I hope I never see it.
Okay, there are two words colliding each other because I love Brazil.
Yeah, well, the only reason I kind of, reserved today was because it's my birthday. So I want you to sing for me right now.
Oh, it's your birthday.
Yeah,
Oh, how old are you? When you don't mind me
20,
asking.
20.
20. Okay. Then
20.
happy birthday to you, Mappo, for your 20th birthday.
Thank you.
I hope
Thank
you
you.
had a very, very good day. I don't know which time zone you're living in. Maybe it's already PM evening for you. Maybe it's only in the morning. So,
Mate, I'm 1 hour ahead of you. You should know this by now.
yeah, okay. Well, then from my side, happy birthday, and I hope your day was fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kurla, do you want to say something else?
I just want to say happy birthday. And,
Thank you. Thank you.
a shame that you couldn't top it up with a win, but it was close, very close, and shame for your spin at the end as well. But nevertheless, good race.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I did the best I could.
Yeah, you did great, absolutely, man. All of a sudden you're a P1, I didn't expect that.
And then neither did I, honestly. So.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. But yeah, thank you for showing up today on this race grid and also in the interviews. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure to talk with you. And I'm gonna see you next season, maybe next race. I don't know. We will see each other one day.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. All right then.
Meow.
Meow. And okay. So and with that, I just saved the best to the last. It's our snacks. Our snacks. You have to signing one condition. You don't. Okay, two conditions. You don't gonna swear. You don't gonna scream. And the third one is that you don't gonna blame anyone else except for yourself. So, Eversnax, how was your race going?
Well, you said two conditions, so can I ignore one of them by my own choice?
Yes.
Uh,
No. Actually,
well, I mean, you also lied because you said save the best for the last, and I wasn't best. I wasn't even close to best today. I don't know. I messed up the qualifying. Race was pretty awful as well. It's just, yeah.
so, in general, why did you, in the mid of the race, you just randomly spin out all of a sudden, twice actually? What happened in this two?
Well, I don't know what you mean by the second time. I went off grass once because Bailey was right next to me and I couldn't go anywhere else. But yeah, the other time just not concentrating, just spun the car, just too much throttle.
Yeah, okay. And I think was it was it ever was you or was it John Wick who almost got killed by Meppo?
I'm not quite sure anymore.
At the end, when he
At the
spun and
end.
he was in the middle of the track.
Yeah,
Oh
so
no, that must have been John Wick because I was at the back at that point.
okay, but still the opportunity for your championship title in the Drivers' Championship is still open. And speaking of which, congrats for the Constructors' Champion title. Third
Yeah,
time.
I would have preferred to take it at a different race or in a different way, but you know we'll take it. I mean, John Wick and I were fast. There's no argument about that. But yeah, just not the best race I could have done today, and I'm really hoping next week will be better because it's gonna be the last one. It's gonna be my last chance to beat Pep Metman as well. So yeah. I'll just try to move on from this one.
Yeah, you had the Constructors' Champion title last week as well, but I think nobody told you.
Oh yeah, that's just typical.
Yeah, but
Have we had it for 3 weeks? I think we might have had it the race before as well in Imola.
um, so next week I already asked you that. Yeah, so Brazil, you like this track, right?
It's all right. I don't hate the track itself. I think it's fun to drive. It's quite a tough track as well. Um, it's not one that I usually do well at. I'm kind of hoping for like intermediate tires, bit of weather chaos. I think that usually tends to help me. So if we can get that, I wouldn't be opposed to it. And then I'll just hope that something happens to Pep Batman because I think that's one of his best tracks.
Yeah, okay, so um,
John Wick's
gotta
good there as well. So yeah, lots of opponents that are gonna be hard to.
yeah,
Yeah.
but time will tell. And as well, you have to sing for Meppo because you're a choir boy, and Meppo is its birthday today.
Well, I'm not sure he's the person I want to sing for today. I
Um,
well, you're a choir boy as well. Why didn't you sing for him?
because I am live, I cannot do it right now. I have some
Wait,
audience.
I'm live as well.
That's
We're all live.
that's a bad excuse. I think you
Hang on
should
a sec.
So
Right,
that's
can we
something
just get
different.
everyone in? Can we just grab Tunari and all the other Finnish people as well so they can sing with us?
I mean, you're the admin. You can
I think
ask them.
no, I think they're playing GeoGuessr.
Well, okay. Okay then. Gorla, you wanna say something else?
No, it was a decent race. Not you did enough just to keep yourself in the fight for the last race, and that's all that matters. I'm not sure how much advantage it is right now, but I think it's definitely doable, especially if we see reserves coming in like we saw today that have a high chance of finishing first, then they can take away lots of points for Pepman if he doesn't have a good race. So yeah,
Yeah,
all
I'm
to play
looking
for
at it
in
right
the
now
next race.
actually. I'm having a look right now, and I was 1 point behind Pep Matman. There is an FIA verdict that I know is going to happen, which is going to put me in 5th today. So I'm going to lose 5 points to Pep Matman. I'm going to be 6 points behind. So if I win the race next week, then I would have it.
Yeah.
That's not any pressure at all, you know. It's just, whew. All right, just need to win the race then. Yeah, sure.
Have you won any race this season?
Yeah, one.
I did, yes, a single one. Was that last
Imola.
week?
It was Imola.
No, Imola. Okay, yeah, Imola I won.
Imola. I think I was here for Imola.
No,
just
I didn't win Imola.
remember.
No, I won last week. Yeah, Silverstone Classic.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I thought so because I didn't remember
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I was like,
I wasn't
sure
here
about
last week.
Oh,
Okay, so you just have to do the same then.
yeah. Just
Yeah, I mean, it's not Silverstone. It's not that. It's not. It doesn't feel that different as a track. You know, it's one of those classics.
Yeah.
And I I think there's a chance next week. I'll just look towards that. I don't think I'll have a lot of time to practice, but sometimes I do better if I don't practice. So let's see. I'll see you next week, and we'll talk about it.
All right then. We'll see you next week then.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks for you appearing, and see you later. Bye bye. All right. So, Gurla, that was a fun double race.
A what?
Not a
What
wonderful
did you
race,
say?
but a fun double race.
A fun double race. What does that mean?
I have no idea. Like, I mean, it was a
That's
very,
good.
it was an interesting race to be said. Like, there were so many weird things going on at the same time, and so many collisions, so many safety cars, 2 virtual ones, 2 full ones, or maybe 1 virtual and 2 full ones, I don't know. But still, many drivers were having a hard time today, especially over snacks, and he actually agreed on those free conditions, but um
Yeah. And we still have to choose the driver of the day.
oh yeah. So our first driver of the day is of course
John Wick.
John Wick. Um I don't know. Do we take
It's
Christian?
yeah. It's. Oh, I think it can't be Christian, right? Because we've always known that he's very fast. I think he's tier 1 champion and championship leader this season as well. So, um, I mean, I would like to. I'm not sure where Icewind actually finished. Yeah, the other ones are tricky.
We will discuss that. Let's just say uh John Wick is our first driver of today, and we will discuss the other 3 in the other 2 in the background.
Yep, sure.
Alright then. Thank you guys for setting in today again in SLR. It was a pleasure to be with you again, and thanks for your goal to do this with me.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, and you know the thing, there's only one thing left. This was SLR, this was Gorilla, this was Horizon, and no, this was Horizon, this was Gorilla, and this was SLR. See you again. Bye bye.